Adding a delivery estimation app to your Shopify store could honestly be a complete game changer and really help increase your sales because you're giving your customers a sense of when the product that they're ordering from you will be delivered. Now, let me tell you why this is important. Amazon Prime. Because we live in the world of where Amazon tells you, hey, if you order today, your product will be delivered between this date and this date. People have gotten used to that. So, in order to compete and stand out in the market, you want to provide the same information to your customers on your website. By telling your customers an estimated time frame of when they will receive their product, you alleviate any anxiety they might be feeling, thus giving them the confidence to know that, hey, if I order this product from this brand today, here is when I can expect it to get to me. Now, doing this on Shopify is actually extremely easy. All you have to do is use the delivery and ETA estimation app that is located within the Shopify App Store. And in today's video, I am going to show you how to set this all up. So within just a few simple clicks of a button, you can easily add a delivery estimation app to your Shopify store, customize the widget to make it look and match and feel like your brand, and thus make your customers feel more comfortable purchasing from you because they know when they can expect to get their product delivered. So with that being said, let's jump into my computer and I'm going to review how to set up this app and create all of your estimated delivery profiles right now. To make it really easy on you, I've gone ahead and put the link to this app in the description down below. So first thing you want to do is click on that link and then you'll instantly be taken to the Shopify App Store. All you're going to do is simply install the delivery and ETA estimation app. Once you install it, you're going to grant Shopify all the permissions by clicking install again. Now that we have successfully installed the delivery app to our Shopify store, the first thing we're going to want to do is click on setup. Here you're going to notice that by default the application is disabled. So to enable the app, we're going to click this enable button in the right hand corner. Now our delivery widget has been enabled, and you'll see what I mean by that in just a few moments. The next thing we're going to want to do is add the block to our theme. You can see down here that the delivery estimation app has been added to our theme. So we're simply going to click got it. Now we're going to make sure we click save and then we're going to set up our widget. Now this is my demo store for training tutorials only. So you'll notice I have 3 example products. On the top right hand corner, you'll see last sync was April 7th and then it gives you the time. So if you need to sync any additional products, you would simply click the sync products button. So you want to make sure first of all that all of your products have been synced to the app. And for the sake of this video, all 3 products are there, so we're good to go. Next up, I want to talk to you about templates. So to create a template, we're going to go to the template tab. As you can see, we don't have any templates. Now, creating a template will be important if you have the same estimated delivery timeframes for multiple products. So to add a template, we're first going to click this add template button. This is the delivery profile, so we're going to give the template a name. For example, let's do our 1 to 3 day template. To set this up, we're going to do a processing time. So we're going to select 1 to 3 business days. Moving on to the delivery location, you're going to select the location where your store will deliver to. So for the sake of this video, we're going to do United States. Now we're going to do the delivery time, which we're going to say 2, as in 2 days, and then business days, we will do 3. If you need to add a new location, you can do so by using this button here. And then if you have the option of giving customers a faster shipping, then you would select yes. If you don't, then you would select no. For the sake of this video, we're just going to leave it as yes. So as a recap, this is a template. So if you have an estimated delivery time frame that could be applied to multiple different products, I would highly suggest starting with creating a template first because it's going to be easier to apply the template to multiple products rather than having to create multiple different product profiles. And you'll see what I mean by that in just a moment. So moving on, we're going to click on the Save Template. Now to apply this estimated delivery timeframe template that we just created to our products, let's go back to the product page. To start, we're going to start with the treat bag example. So to add that template to the product, I'm going to click on Add Profile. And if you scroll down, you'll see where it says Apply Template. So if you have already saved a template, then you can apply it here, which we have. So I'm going to select my 1 to 3 day template. And again, the reason I am selecting that is because that template that I've already created, it applies to this product. So the app has made it really easy because now I don't have to go through and manually fill out all of this information. I did it one time, I saved it as a template, and now I'm just going to apply it to my specific products. So I'm going to click Save Profile. But let's say my personalized his favorite stickers has a different estimated time frame and it doesn't apply to that template. Well, not to worry, all you have to do is click on add profile and then you can customize this product's estimated time frame right here on this specific delivery profile page. So let's say that this product actually ships out within 1 to 2 business days, not 1 to 3. I would select 1 to 2, then I would select my delivery location again, which is going to be United States. The delivery time will do 1. Business days will do 2. So it's a little bit different than the other treat bag template. For the faster shipping available, we'll just leave it as yes. And then down here where it says apply template, we're going to leave it blank because we're not applying a template. It's its own profile. So we're going to click save profile. And then let's say moving on, we're going to add the other template to this personalized her favorite stickers. So instead of filling out this individual product delivery profile, I'm just going to select my 1 to 3 day template and then click save profile. So now all 3 of my products easily have their estimated delivery timeframes added to their product page. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a moment. Now, one thing I want to quickly touch on is if you have a ton of products, it might be easier for you to add estimated delivery timeframes to your collections rather than going through and individually doing it by product. In order to do so, you just go to the collections tab. Now, I will say you do have to be on a paid plan in order to use the collection estimated delivery timeframe. But if you have a ton of products, upgrading your plan for this would be highly worth it. You would upgrade your plan, select your collection, and then you would add the profile just like we did on those individual templates. Moving back onto our template tab, you can now see that I have the 1 to 3 day template and 2 SKUs have been applied to that template. If you need to make changes, you can simply click on update template, and updating this template right here one time would automatically apply this information that you update to all of the products that are being used in this template. So this lets you make changes to your products in one setting rather than having to go through and manually update multiple different product profiles. So now that all of our products have a profile attached to them, now we're going to move back on to the setup tab. And this is where we are going to customize our delivery widget. Now, it's important to customize your delivery widget to make sure that it matches the branding of your website. Now, the font color on our website is already black, so we're just going to leave the default alone. However, we do want to change the icon color. So you can change the icon color to match your brand, and you can do so by selecting RGB, HSL, or even the hex number. So we're going to type in our hex number, which is 103. 948. And just like that, now our icon color is the perfect shade of blue for our brand. If you want to change the font size, you can do so here. And also update the font family to make sure that it matches your brand as well. In order to do that, you can just leave it as store font, and by default, the app will make the font be the same family as whatever is already on your store. If you need to update the date, let's say if you live in the United States, you would want to make sure that you click the US format for the date. If your store is not in the United States, then you would just leave this box unchecked. Because my store is in the United States, I'm going to select this checkbox. Here's a little preview of what your widget is going to look like. If you wanted to update the text, let's say you didn't want to say arrives by, you could update the text just by removing this and then typing whatever you would like. However, arrives by sounds pretty good. So for the sake of this video, we're going to leave it as arrives by. But depending upon your brand and your tone, you could change this if you wanted to. You can even update the normal text if you didn't like if you ordered today. I would suggest leaving it as arrives by if you order today because it really encourages and motivates your customers to go ahead and check out, because if they order today, you're telling them when they're going to get their item. Once you see a preview of your widget and if you like it, just go ahead and click save. Now we want to go ahead and test this on our store, so we're going to click the little icon. And if I go into my personalized his favorite sticker pack, if I go ahead and scroll down, you'll see that my widget has now been successfully added to the product page. And just like that, now when customers are viewing my individual products, they'll be able to easily see when their item will be delivered to them if they go ahead and order today. Now I want to review the different plans and tell you what they mean. So if you have less than 10 products on your website and you're just starting out and you just want to, test it and see how it goes, you can do the free plan. However, if you have more than 10 products on your website and you have actually a lot of products, then you're going to want to try the pro plan. And here is why. The The Pro plan allows you to have 100 different delivery profiles. So therefore, you can add up to 100 different profiles on 100 different products. So you want to make sure that if you have more than 10 products that you select the Pro plan. By selecting the Pro plan, you'll also be able to do the collections profiles, which is what I showed you earlier in the video. So by selecting this plan, you're going to be able to apply delivery profiles to your collections, which is going to save you even more time. If you want further customization options, then I would suggest doing the Plus plan. So if you want to be able to customize the icon that is displayed on your website homepage, so going back here, you'll see these are the different icons. If you wanted to be able to customize these, then the Plus plan would allow you to do so. The Plus plan also gives you unlimited delivery profiles, so you never have to worry about running out of the amount of profiles that you can add to your specific products or collections. Either way, I would suggest getting started with the free plan so you can add it to your website, go ahead and get familiar with the app, and then if you need more than 10 profiles, go ahead and upgrade to the Pro plan. After that, if you want further customizations, then you can move on to the Plus. This delivery estimation app has incredible support, so at any given point in time, if you need help with anything at all, just send them an email or click the Need Support button here and they'd be happy to assist. Thank you for watching today's video. If you want to learn more about Shopify and how to build a website, different apps to use, email marketing, and just business things in general, then consider subscribing to my channel. And with that, I will see you in the next video.